Hi guys, it's Professor McDonald answering your questions on a Monday afternoon. The first one I received is from the Lesson 4 guided learning assignment, and the student asked what they did wrong, and on first glance it looked like they had done nothing wrong, but I'm going to show the solution very quickly and then show you where you may have made a mistake from there. So what we have here is the mean score of the test, and we have the number of ninth graders in each school. So for Glenwood High School, there was an average test score of 77, and 257 ninth graders took the test in that school. For Central City High School, there was an average test score of 93, and 308 students took the test. For Lincoln High, there were 69 as an average on the test, and 151 ninth graders took the test. What we want to do is come up with an average that weights each of these test scores according to the number of students that took the test. So what we're going to do is create a column, which I call the XF column, because we typically call the score X in general for whatever your data is. I'm going to center all this stuff too, make it look a little nicer. And then when you count the number of times we are counting that score, we'll call that the frequency, F for frequency. So the XF column simply takes that score of 77 and includes it 257 times toward the average. And we can copy that relative reference down, or you can do it by hand. It's also fine. But that's how I got my numbers there so far. Just multiplying 7 times 257 to get this, 93 times 308 to get this, and 69 times 151 to get this. All right, so then we take the total of the frequency, so the sum, adding them all up to get the total number of students, or ninth graders involved in this study. And so that was 716. And the total of all the test scores is, well, I haven't calculated it yet, but I can just copy it over from here and then copy it here. Okay, so I have the total of all the tests, the total of all the ninth graders, and now I'm going to get the mean, or the weighted average, weighted mean, by just taking the total test scores divided by 716 tests. So that gives me 82.2. And I checked that answer and it worked fine. So that is the correct answer there. Okay, here I've copied the student's calculation. 7 times 257 should have given you 19,789. That looks good. 93 times 308 should have given you 23,901. Well, it looks like right there's a miscalculation. So I would just check, try it again. You should be getting 28,644 for that one. And then 69 times 151 is also wrong. So I don't know exactly how that happened, but that's two places I can see an error because I have the same numbers here, but I'm getting a different product there for those two steps. And also, I'm sure this was just written backwards because, I mean, I did divide 6, 1, 4, 2, 3 would actually be divided by 716, and you have it just written the other way around. But either way, that's how you got your answer. And that's why it was off, because of these two calculations up here. All right, guys. Well, once again, that was all the questions that I had in my Lumen Ohm inbox from students. So I have no more questions to answer today. I'll be answering questions again on Thursday. So look for my video on Thursday afternoon, or come see me during office hours, or of course, get tutoring from the SLC tutors online and ask them to send you proof of your session so you can turn them in for extra credit. Bye for now.